Today I'm going to be predicting the Oscar nominations that will get revealed tomorrow. I'm not predicting every single category because that will just be a really long video and I only have so much confidence in myself. I'm predicting Best Actor in a Leading Role, Best Actress in a Leading Role, Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Best Actress in a Supporting Role, Best Director, and Best Picture. Just the big ones, really. I'm feeling pretty confident in these picks, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I might have fucking smashed it. We'll see. Yo. It's now Thursday. The nominees are out. I sneak watched them live while I was at work. Don't tell them. I was doing a little bit of this. I was like, yeah. I got some thoughts. Alien Romulus for visual effects. That's cool. Better Man being there is a bit of a stretch, right? Dune Part 2, Apes, and Wicked were kind of, shoo-ins. Dune Part 2 should win that. I predict it will, and I hope it does. That's my pick and my prediction. Best Sound, we got A Complete Unknown, Dune, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and Wild Robot. Wild Robot got a few more than I expected, actually. You kind of just expect the animated films to only get nominated in the animated category. But Wild Robot popped up a few times. Dune has to win that. I guess A Complete Unknown could win it for it being a music movie, and Emilia Perez could win it because they fucking love it. That was the most nominated film, and also it's a music. Wicked is also a music. But Dune is just a freaking monstrous time. Like the freaking sound of that film is cosmic. I hope it wins. That's my choice. That's my pick. But my prediction? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Wicked. Production design: Brutalist, Conclave, Dune, Nosferatu, and Wicked. Love to see Nosferatu in here. I'm gonna pick Dune though. Dune would be my choice. Haven't seen The Brutalist yet. I'm seeing it on Saturday. What do I think will win? Maybe Wicked. Wicked might win. Wicked would kind of deserve it too. International feature film. This I have something to say about. We'll get to that later. I'm Still Here, The Girl with the Needle, Emilia Perez, Seed of the Sacred Fig, and Flow. I am going to predict it's close. I'm really glad it's close. I'm going to go with Emilia Perez with my prediction. It's safe. As far as pick, I actually haven't seen any of these except for Emilia Perez because they all haven't come out here yet. Can't really comment on the documentary stuff. I haven't seen any of them because I don't watch enough documentaries and that's my fault. I'm going to skip original song too. Music, original score. No Trent Rez. No queer at all. We'll get to that later. Fucking gutted, man. The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and the Wild Robot. Look at that. Look at all Robot. I hope Conclave doesn't win. The music in Conclave is fucking ass. From what I've heard of the Brutalist score, which is just like the trailer theme. That shit goes hard, dude. Seems like a good score. And Wicked's music is great. Wicked, I'm not a big Wicked guy. I don't think it's that good of a movie. I think it's a little overrated, but for what it is, it got the job done. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I thought the trailers looked horrendous. The music is definitely like probably the strongest part of the film. I'm gonna predict, please don't go to Perez. I'm gonna predict Wicked. Live action short, I can't comment. Makeup and hairstyling, bro, a different man was in this. That's awesome. Fucking love that. Nosferatu, Substance, Wicked, and Emilia Perez. That is a decent lineup. Happy to see Nosferatu in there. That would probably be my choice. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Substance makeup is ridiculously good. I think the Substance wins this. Wicked, no, I don't think Wicked should win that. Substance. Yeah, you know what? Substance, Nosferatu, A Different Man, any of those winning is tight. If it was up to me, I'd give it to probably Nosferatu. Film editing: Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Wicked. Yeah, see, Emilia Perez getting nominated here is a problem. Wicked as well. Wicked for editing. I don't know. But Anora, Brutalist, and Conclave, can't comment on Brutalist. I mean, if you can make 3.5 hours not feel like 3.5 hours, then you're doing something right in the editing room, that's for sure. But between Anora and Conclave, Conclave was really well edited actually. But no, I'm definitely saying Anora. I think Anora deserves it. Will it win? Tough one to predict. I think I'll go Conclave. I reckon they'll give it to Conclave. Costume design: Complete Unknown, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked. That's it? Oh, Conclave as well. The costume design for... Oh, to be fair, actually, Conclave, they were drippy as hell, man. They were dripped the fuck out in Conclave. Wicked, no. Complete Unknown? Really? No. Wait, hold on. Where the fuck was Dune? Where the fuck is Dune? And Dune didn't get a costume design? Are you insane? What the fuck? Give this to Nosferatu, please. I think they'll probably give it to Gladiator Gladiator 2's in here. That's kind of funny. I reckon they'll give this to maybe Conclave or Wicked. I'll lock in Conclave. Cinematography, The Brutalist. Where'd it go? Cinematography. There we go. I lost it for a sec. Sorry. The Brutalist, Doom Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu. Maria is a shout. That is a good looking movie. Brutalist is probably going to look good. Nosferatu getting a few. I'm happy to see the Nosferatu love, you know. This has to be the most an Eggers movie has ever been nominated. This is cool. I mean, I'm sorry, but Doom Part 2 is kind of unfucking beatable, man. Cinematography-wise, that film looks amazing. Obviously, the look of that movie is made up of many things besides cinematography, but that's a humongous part of it. I'm picking that for sure. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm going to predict Doom. Either that or The Brutalist, but I'll go with Doom. Skipping animated short, animated feature, Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, and Wild Robot. To be honest, it's looking like it might go to Flow. I reckon it might. I mean, they gave Flow a nomination in International Feature Film. It could go to either Wild Robot or Flow, because Wild Robot's also kind of clean and shit up out here. I haven't actually seen 3 of these. I should have seen Wallace and Gromit by now. That'd be pretty cool to see that win. But I think Flow might win it. Original screenplay, we got Anora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance. Bro, A Real Pain, that's a great screenplay, man. I think Anora wins this, though, and I think it deserves it. I personally give it to Anora, but A Real Pain is like a close second. Adapted screenplay, this one, I remember watching this live, and I was like, wait, what? Nickelboy's pulled up, bro, that's crazy. We got Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Nickelboy's Sing Sing as well. Oh my god, some really good fucking screenplays in here. I think they will give it to Conclave, probably. That is a great screenplay. Conclave's strongest asset is probably its screenplay. My pick out of these? Fuck me. To be honest, my personal pick out of these? I mean, Nickelboys is an absolutely phenomenal film, but as far as screenplay, I would probably vote for Sing Sing. I think I'll give up. My choice would be Sing Sing. Nickelboys has a fantastic screenplay as well, but I think the strengths of Nickelboys that I think of right away are separate from the screenplay, whereas Sing Sing's brilliance lies intrinsically within that screenplay. My prediction is they'll give it to Conclave, though. So I did actually attempt to predict the acting categories, and now we have actress in a supporting role. Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez is 1,000,000% getting this and potentially winning. Even if the movie was a complete fucking stinker, she was in no way, shape, or form the reason for that. Ariana Grande for Wicked, I think is in there. She was tight in Wicked. She carried the movie for me, bro. Felicity Jones for The Brutalist. I have predicted her as well. Another performance I have been hearing is fantastic. I think The Brutalist is looking like a real Oscar baiter. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of feels that way a little bit, dude. But yeah, I think in it being that, you got a lot of good performances going. Isabella Rossellini, I also written down for Conclave. I feel like they're just going to nominate Conclave wherever they can get the chance. Another one that feels kind of built for the Oscars. An Oscar bait, when I say that, I don't know, I don't necessarily mean it's like in like a bad way necessarily, because the Conclave was really good. I thought Conclave was a fantastic movie. It just ticks all the Oscar boxes, you know what I mean? It's just one of those movies. The 5th slot was kind of tough for the Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Jamie Lee Curtis for The Last Showgirl has been a frequent contender, but I actually wrote down Monica Barbero for A Complete Unknown. I've seen a few people say Margaret Qualley for The Substance, but to be honest, I don't think The Substance... I think it will get nominations, but I think for situations like this, where it kind of could very easily go to somewhere else, it will go somewhere else. I'm going for Monica Barbero for A Complete Unknown. She was really, really good in that movie, dude. Another movie where just all the performances were just on fucking point, man. Really enjoyed the acting in A Complete Unknown. Fucking sweeped it. 5 out of 5. Got it perfect. Let's go. Monica Barbero, Ariana Grande, Felicity Jones, Isabella Rossellini, and Zoe Saldana. Zoe is winning it, even though she's a lead role, but whatever. My favorite performance here, to be honest with you, bro, Monica Barbero was really, really good. But you know what it was? You know what? The truth is, I would give it to Ariana Grande. I'm not even kidding. Ariana Grande is the sole reason I did not hate Wicked. The music was great, as I mentioned earlier. There is that, but she full on carried that movie. Like she was Oscar worthy in that movie. Talk to the hand. Actor in a supporting role. First one I wrote down was Kieran Culkin. He was definitely a lead role. Anyway, I think he's gonna win it as well. he is the front runner right now, and totally deserved. What a freaking great performance that was. Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, Clarence Macklin for Sing Sing, and Yura Borisnov for Anora. Finding it interesting that Yura Borisnov is the one getting all the nominations and not Mark Eidelstein, which is fine. I mean, he was fantastic in it. Every performance in Anora is 10 out of 10. So no complaints really, but I'm just surprised by that. I just would have thought it'd be Mark. Again, haven't seen The Brutalist, but I am hearing Guy Pearce is really good in The Brutalist. So maybe he might sneak in there and get the win. I'm trying to think who else is in contention. I don't know. Oh, Jeremy Strong. Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice could sneak in there. If Sebastian Stan gets in there for lead role, I think Jeremy Strong will also get in there for supporting role. I got 4 out of 5. Yura Borisnov, Kieran Culkin, Edward Norton, Guy Pearce. Jeremy Strong got in there. I predicted it'd be Clarence Macklin because I wasn't sure if the Academy wanted to touch The Apprentice. And I also thought the whole idea of Clarence Macklin being nominated would be a lovely story given the context of his role in Sing Sing and his life story. That would be such a great celebratory moment for him. Jeremy Strong being there doesn't upset me whatsoever because that was a fantastic performance. In fact, it might be my favorite performance here. Haven't seen the Guy Pearce performance yet. I've been hearing he's like super good in The Brutalist. I do think Kieran Culkin is gonna win it, and I feel like that's also fairly deserved. I mean, that's an electrifying performance. I mean, who else has a screen presence quite like that? No one else can do that, bro. Like, he's so natural on screen. He's so able to make the most whacked out, crazy line just come off really natural and normal. Kieran Culkin getting on stage and bumbling his way through a speech he does not want to do. That's always gonna bring some eyes to the Oscars. Come on, that's always a fun moment. Really talented dude. Edward Norton brought a lot of warmth to A Complete Unknown, as did Yura Borisnov to Anora, but I don't think those characters were massive acting challenges. You know what I mean? They were just like nice guys. And they were pitch perfect as that. But, you know, as far as most impressive performance on this lineup, I'm thinking Jeremy Strong. Actress in a leading role. Demi Moore Substance 100% is in there. And I feel confident. Come on, that's a lovely story. The comeback story, the speech at the Golden Globes was really great. To see her in that Oscars lineup will be a big smile in a lot of people's faces. It'll be a lovely moment for Demi herself. Industry people, I'm sure they voted for Demi Moore. Come on. Because it was a really great performance too. I reckon it's very deserved. And Mikey Madison and Nora Come On, that is obviously going to be in there, and hopefully she'll win it. Out of everything I've predicted, that's the one I hope like wins the most. Mikey Madison, fucking unreal performance. Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez. I watched it fairly recently and I was like, it's probably just gonna be like alright. It's probably gonna be like the maestro of this year, but no, this is a terrible movie. Like, what the hell? Holy Christ, like incompetent in every possible way. Academy voters just seem to think this is a good movie for some reason. I don't know if they're like trying to be like progressive, nominating a film that's about like a transgender woman, and if that's what they're going for, bro, just nominate I Saw the TV Glow. Stop being so scared of horror movies, guys. We cannot let Amelia Perez win these things. It's so terrible. Carla Sofia Gascon was not bad in the movie though. She was not the lead role too. Why is she getting nominated in lead role? She was definitely a supporting role. Zoe Saldana was like 1,000,000% the lead. I don't know why that's happened, but yeah, that's where she's getting voted for, so it is what it is. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, I think she's in there. Fernando Torres for I'm Still Here, I think is the 5th slot. Haven't seen that yet. It's not released in the UK yet, so haven't had the chance to watch it, but she was the winner at the Golden Globes. And I hear this performance is like amazing. I sweeped it again, baby. 5 out of 5 in both actress categories. Nailed it. Very proud of myself. Cynthia Erivo, Carla Sofia Gascon, Mikey Madison, Demi Moore, and Fernando Torres. Have not seen Fernando Torres' performance in I'm Still Here. It won the Golden Globe, and I have been hearing it is unreal. Better than Mikey Madison good though? Come on, bro. I don't know. That's like a generational performance to me, bro. I don't know, man. Like, Mikey Madison as Anora is such a iconic image in cinema already. Like, as a character, as a protagonist, that is going down as one of the most like defining protagonists ever. Like, that is an indelible, inseparable image. You know, like she carried that fucking movie. She brought so much to it. I think she has to win it, and she is handedly my pick to win it. Cynthia Erivo and Carla Sofia Gascon, both really good performances, but just not quite on the level as, like, I just feel like it's very obviously not quite as impressive as what Mikey was doing. Mikey went fucking crazy mode. I'm sorry. She's got to win that. She fucking has to, surely. Actor in a leading role. roll. This one, I think, to be honest, of the ones I've decided to predict, this was like the most predictable one, I think. I'm feeling like I nailed this. I'll be pretty surprised if it isn't these 5. Timothée Chalamet, a complete unknown, locked in, 100%. I think he's actually going to win it. Ray Fiennes for Conclave, Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, and Daniel Craig for Queer. I think they're your 5. The only one that I think could sneak in there is maybe Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice, but I don't know. I reckon the awards people, the Academy, I reckon they're probably going to try and avoid The Apprentice due to just discourse reasons. Trump won the election. People are very touchy about him as a conversation piece, and I think that incepting its way into the Oscars conversation might be more drama than the Academy wants. So yeah, even though that performance was unreal, that was an amazing fucking performance. And if Sebastian Stan does get a nomination, I'll be happy. He deserves it. He killed that shit. But yeah, I think for that reason, I reckon they want to keep it safe, keep it all PG out here, and I reckon they'll avoid it. And I thought Adrian Brody was gonna win it, but then that AI shit got revealed. I don't know. Editor of the film revealed that they used AI to like tweak his Hungarian accent in the film to make it sound more Hungarian. So I think they'll just stay clear of it, to be honest. I don't know. I feel like because of that news, they won't want to go for it because it's like a tool that assists his performance as well in a way, slightly. And you know what I mean? I don't know. I reckon they should go Daniel Craig because he's the best on this lineup, in my opinion. If they do nominate him, he's the only one that like if they don't nominate him, they're gonna go Sebastian. I reckon Coleman Domingo, Adrian Brody, Ray Fiennes, Timothée Chalamet are like 110% gonna get nominated. Daniel Craig, I think, is most likely to be the 5th spot. If not him, then Sebastian. I got 4 out of 5. And I'm very upset about this. So earlier I said there was no nominations for Queer. Yeah. Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing, Ray Fiennes for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. They gave it to Sebastian Stan. On one hand, I'm disappointed because Daniel Craig in Queer is so good. How the fuck did you not nominate him? I would have definitely voted for him. But on the other hand, Sebastian Stan was incredible in The Apprentice. Will he win it though? I mean, I would like to see what he would say. My pick out of Timothée Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Ray Fiennes, and Sebastian. I think the worst performance here is handedly Ray Fiennes. Good performance, great performance, but just not as good as the others to me. I just don't think Adrian Brody's got it, to be honest, after the AI shit. Chalamet's got it. I'm predicting Chalamet, and that would be really awesome, to be honest. He might even be my choice. That was a really good performance. Would he be my vote? I don't know. I think Sebastian Stan is better. I don't know. Ah, shit. Coleman Domingo too, bro. Bro, good performances all around, really. Ray Fiennes is the only one I look at. I'm like, I don't know, man. You could have easily given that spot to Daniel fucking Craig. Bro. But for me, I would probably vote for Sebastian Stan. Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan as well. Amazing performance, and I think he will get it, and I think that will be an awesome fucking moment. But if it was up to me, I'd give it to Sebastian. Best Director. Sean Baker, Honora, locked in. Come on, say less. Hoping he wins it, to be honest. Brady Corbett for The Brutalist. He was the winner at the Golden Globes. Very easily could win. For just the achievement factor alone, Brady Corbett might get in there. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. I've seen some people say Corbet. I've heard Corbett more than I've heard Corbett. He definitely could win it. I think it could be just between him and Baker, really. I hope it's Sean Baker. I can't. Side note: I've been getting exposed to a lot of interviews with Brady Corbett, the director of The Brutalist. Between you and me, he seems like a bit of a fucking knob. Anyway, my other predictions are Edward Berger for Conclave. Again, I reckon they will nominate Conclave wherever they can. And I also think they'll nominate Emilia Perez wherever they can. So yes, I think Jacques Audiard, you motherfucker, I think you're getting in there. This son of a bitch, the villain of the Oscars. I saw like a quote too where he's like, look at this cast for Emilia Perez. If we made a bad movie with this cast, we've really done something wrong. Dude, you didn't just make a bad movie. You made the worst fucking movie. Coralie Fagier. I think they're going to give Coralie Fagier a nomination for The Substance. She directed the shit out of that movie. That is one of the most well-directed films of the decade, dude. Such a precisely directed film. It's like so clean, it's disgusting. From the way the characters are positioned in the frame and posed, every close-up, every audio cue, every freak out. That film is directed with so much precision. I feel like It's got to be respected. Come on, surely you nominate that. Come the fuck on. What else are you gonna give it to? James Mangold for A Complete Unknown? Look, okay, A Complete Unknown is a very well-made movie. James Mangold is a good filmmaker, but compared to The Substance, bro, like, more like completely sourceless. Are you serious? It's like the safest movie ever. From a filmmaking standpoint, The Substance is just explosive and crazy, and it made people talk. It was a moment, like, people stopped and stared at The Substance. I don't know, I feel like she's gonna sneak in. They didn't give it to fucking Conclave, so I got 4 out of 5. Fuck. Emilia Perez, Jacques Audiard, Sean Baker, Honora, Brady Corbet, The Brutalist, Coralie Fagier, The Substance, James Mangold, A Complete Unknown. James Mangold, very good director, but no. Sorry, buddy. Jacques Audiard, please, for the love of God, no. Like, look, at the end of the day, when it's the people, like actors, directors being nominated, the human beings, like, if my preferred choice doesn't win, it's whatever. I'll just be happy for the person that did win. It's not that deep. Because they're all talented, they all put in hard work, so I can't say any of these people don't deserve the award necessarily. It's just personal preference, what I would choose. It's when it's the film itself being nominated, I feel more inclined to have beef with the Oscars. But when it's a human being, it's like, alright, cool, you know what? You worked hard, you made a great movie. Cool. But I'm sorry, Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez winning Best Director. I'm sorry, that would be psychotic. Give it to Sean Baker, please. My pick is a toss-up between Coralie and Sean Baker. I'll probably go Sean Baker. Sean Baker getting his moment, man. We need him up on the stage. He needs it. He's been making so many amazing movies for years. And Honora's his big moment. Like, give it to him, bro. Finally, Best Picture. Here are the 10 that I think will be the contenders for Best Picture. I think we will have Honora, Conclave, The Brutalist, Emilia Perez, A Complete Unknown, Wicked. Those 6 are 1,000,000% in there. The following 4, I think, are less certain, but this is what I'm going with. I think it will be Sing Sing, The Substance, A Real Pain, and for the last slot, I was desperate. Trust me, desperate to write Nickel Boys. But in good conscience, I don't believe it's getting. I think Nickel Boys is getting snubbed beyond belief. I reckon this 10th slot, it could go to Nickel Boys. I hope it does. I really do. But to be honest, given how much the predecessor sweeped at the Oscars during that year, I think the 10th Best Picture slot will be Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 has been shoved to the side completely, strictly because it dropped in March. No, we all know it's true. If Dune Part 2 came out 3 weeks ago, that would be like in every fucking category. Like, Dune would be everywhere. Dune will get cinematography nomination 100%, special effects, all that. All the technical shit, I'm sure Dune will pop up. But bro, Denis Villeneuve really should be in that Best Director category, but I don't think he will be. However, I don't think we can completely ignore just how monumental of a film that was, from its execution to just the moment it had in the spotlight. Dune Part 2 is a moment in history at this point. Years from now, people will be looking back at Dune Part 2 as like a where were you when that shit happened? Like, that film really lit shit up. Like, let's be real. They will give it a bone and chuck it in the Best Picture category. If not Dune Part 2, then I don't even know, bro. What, fucking Nickel Boys, Queer, like, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it happening, man. The Last Showgirl, the piano fucking lesson. Nah, bro. September 5, maybe? I don't know. I got 8 out of 10 correct, and the 2 that were not correct in my predictions were Sing Sing and A Real Pain. Instead of those 2, we got I'm Still Here and Nickel Boys. I am absolutely fucking gobsmacked by these choices, by the way, and let me expand on why. So a quick recap, by the way, the other nominees were Honora, Brutalist, Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, and The Substance, and Wicked. Those were the other 8, and then there was I'm Still Here and Nickel Boys, which I incorrectly predicted would not be nominated. Didn't even consider I'm Still Here at all, actually. But the fact that I'm Still Here is in here, it means that if it wins Best International Feature Film, because you gotta remember, it was also nominated alongside Emilia Perez, that means it completely blocks Emilia Perez from winning Best Picture, which is like a blessing, bro. I'm praying that happens. My biggest fear is truly Emilia Perez winning Best Picture. I just have not vehemently, passionately hated a fucking movie that much in a while. It will probably win a couple things. Fair play. Hard work went into the movie. credit where it's due. I just personally had the worst time ever watching it. So if it wins Best Picture, if the film itself like wins, like, oh, Best Editing, oh, fuck that, man. What do I think is gonna win and what would I choose? Nickel Boys being here is just... Oh, I'm so fucking happy for that. I'm so fucking happy about that. Sing Sing not being here's a shame. I thought Sing Sing was way more like in the race than it actually ended up being. I know A24 kind of fumbled the distribution of that film. And Nickel Boys isn't exactly the most accessible film on the market either, but that film is like special, bro. Like Nickel Boys is truly a masterpiece in my opinion. That is an incredible movie that I really feel like deserves to be admired and stopped and stared at. I'm really glad it's in the list. I'm really happy this was here, man. I think I would vote for it. I think I would pick Nickel Boys. I do really love Anora as well. Anora and Nickel Boys are both just perfect movies to me. Those are the two. I'm picking them both. If I had to pick one, I'll like vote. If I had to vote right now, if I was voting, if I was an Academy person voting right now, I would do Nickel Boys. But what do I think will win? I don't think The Brutalist is going to win. I actually think The Brutalist might end up being the Killers of the Flower Moon of this award. I feel like, I got a feeling it might be Anora, man. That'd be sick. That'd be really sick. But do I just want it to be Anora? I don't know. Emilia Perez could win it if that ends up winning Best International Feature. Fuck, I'm Still Here might just pull a fast one, bro. I think Conclave, A Complete Unknown, Wicked, and The Substance are all like surefire not winning. All of those will definitely not win. The Brutalist, I said what I said about The Brutalist, but it's still a maybe. Kind of depends on how it performs elsewhere in the show. Anora feels like a strong contender. Hey, low-key though. Doom Part 2. Don't sleep on Doom Part 2. Overall, I'm predicting Anora. I'm going to say Anora, and I'm picking Nickel Boys / Anora. That's everything I got to say. What do you think of these nominations? What do you wish got nominated? What's your favorite film of 2024? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. We out.